What is up, everybody? This is that guy number 10 coming to you about Kaiju number 8. Today we are going to be coming to you with the the Ghost Samurai theories, I should say. So the theories about the Ghost Samurai that appears in chapter 66. Here he is. So I'll put the whole panel on screen for a second so you can kind of see it. So as you can clearly see, he is visibly shaken whenever he sees it. After he prays, looks up, and he's like, "Oh, oh." I'll just keep that on screen for everybody so you kind of get an idea of what he looks like. So, there are three main theories that come around with this mysterious Edo period ghost. So, a little context. Vice Captain Hoshina is taking Kafka to this shrine that used to be on a battlefield of the Battle of Watershed, so that he can train with the fighting style of number 2 to use against Kaiju number 9. So whenever he first gets there, as you saw, he started praying. When he started praying, he got a little bit visibly shaking in his boots, looks up, Gah! And sees this, what looks like to be a Edo period samurai. So, the first theory that comes to mind that people believe in. Now, we're going to be dividing these theories from I want to say most likely to least likely, but the first theory is really, really boring. And if you've watched anime or read manga for a long time, you're gonna realize that Occam's razor is probably as dull as a fucking rock, right? So the first theory is that this is just a ghost that shows himself to Kafka because he is at the shrine, and since he's at the shrine and he's part kaiju, that the spirits are disturbed by Kafka and are letting themselves be known, being like, hey, low key pressing Kafka right now. Imagine getting pressed by a fucking Edo period samurai ghost, bro. Me personally, could not be me, brother, but I'm also not part kaiju, so I wouldn't know. So the main, I guess, evidence, if you want to say, for this theory would be people, like, there's reports of like apparitions or ghosts appearing on battlefields all the time, and just this is just one of those occurrences. I personally do not believe in this theory at all. When I first saw it, yes, I kind of did, but I thought there'd be more than that, because I feel like you wouldn't make a whole panel based off of just an apparition. You know what I mean? I feel like this means a lot more than just, hey, it's a ghost and it's low key pressing Kafka right now. You know what I mean? Like it seems more than that. Like my manga and anime sensors are tingling there. It doesn't seem right to introduce something like this and just it be a throwaway thing, right? So, but that leads into theory 2. So theory 2 states that it's kind of like it runs parallel to theory 1, but it's actually the ghost of the person that killed the last kaiju number 8, like where the bug comes from. So people believe that the bug used to be a kaiju that was slain, like a Titan class kaiju that was slain by this guy, and the bug kind of either hibernated or recuperated itself until it found a compatible host again, or it's a compatible host in Kafka, and the story heads on from there, right? And he comes here, and there he is, being like, I know this guy. And also in chapter 71, it says that you can see almost visions of previous hosts, and this might be a vision of the bug kaiju inside of Kafka of its previous, I guess, life almost. So that could kind of lean some validity to this theory. This is personally a theory that I believe in, just because it seems it's like that right amount of mix of like believability and the vision thing also of kind of leads into it as well. And it doesn't. There's not really any like it wouldn't create any plot holes or anything like that. So now, theory number three believes that this used to be the previous inheritor of the kaiju bug due to the fact that the samurai's armor looks almost exactly like Kafka's what Kafka looks like in his kaiju state, right? Down to the horns, the eyes, the mouth, all kind of look the same. The armor itself kind of looks like Kafka's like kaiju plate armor in a sense. It just looks extremely like Kaiju number 8. And the fact that, as I was saying before, more so in the Shimoya fight than anything, with her, not to get into really spoilers, but there's a fight where Shimoya sees visions of a certain person or a previous user of a numbered kaiju suit. So people believe that the previous owner of the bug died on the battlefield here, and he is seeing the ghost of, or I guess a vision slash ghost of the previous inheritor of the bug that died during the watershed battle against all the kaiju's, which could also like, and or this is also either Kafka's ancestor that had the bug as well. So that's kind of like a 3.5 theory, is that this is actually Kafka's ancestor that he's seeing, and that's why you could see it because of like because that kind of ties in with Shimoya. So you can see like the previous owner who used to be part of her family, which they think that this might also be part of like his ancestor, which would explain why the bug said found you whenever he finds Kafka in the hotel in the hospital bed. He like because it says found you, so it specifically looked for Kafka. So people think it's a ancestral thing, and he was just born to be Kaiju number 8 in this thing. So that's another theory that people believe in. I would say it's either 3.5 or 2. That's what I believe. I think those two are probably the most likely, just because how animes work and the manga, how anime and manga work. There's always some kind of convoluted explanation for really cool scenes like this that kind of tie into world building or explain more why Kafka was chosen. Or they might go the gay route and just be like, hey, I don't know. I thought it'd be a cool scene. So, you know what I mean? It could be that, but I would expect a little bit of anime logic here. So I don't know. 3.5 doesn't really make sense because there would be writing about it. You know what I mean? There'd be some kind of writing about a hybrid kaiju thing in the Edo period, right? Or in some other time period. There'd be like people would assume there is some kind of writing, or that's why maybe he wears the armor so that it covers up his kaijuification or whatever. But I don't know. It kind of has some plot holes in it that would need further explanation of why no one wrote it down. And they're just kind of like, "Don't worry, bro, I got you," kind of thing for 900 fucking years, which would be wild. I personally think it's 2.5 or sorry 2. There is no 2.5, but I think personally it's 2. So I also want to know what y'all think. So if y'all think it's something completely different, if you think it's 1, 2, 3, 3.5, I personally want to know what you guys think, because maybe y'all can enlighten me on some things about Kaiju number 8 that maybe I missed. Because I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I read Kaiju number 8 a lot, so I kind of know what I'm talking about here. But if you guys know something I don't, or if there's something new coming out, or if there's some data book I should read about it. Please let me know in the comments, guys. Leave a like, but press that like button if you could. And if you made it this far, comment fucking fuck you, I guess. I don't know. Comment made it here. We up now. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be. Comment we up now at the end of the video if you made it this far. Uh, stay chotch free, and that guy number 10 signing out, baby. Peace.